everyone, it's Samantha from Scrapmasters Paradise. I just wanted to give you guys a quick little album update and mini room update. It just kind of shows you a part of my room. I've got these two Expedit shelves from IKEA, and these have been discontinued, but I have them from a long time ago. And I've got my albums on one side and then some of the IKEA boxes on the other side. So I'm just going to show you guys what it looks like all the way down, and then we'll walk through step by step and kind of how I organized things. So a little while ago, Michaels was having a 50% off albums or buy one get one free albums. Anyway, they ended up being half price, so I went ahead and switched every single one of my post-bound albums to a 3-ring D-ring album. Most of these are American Crafts Project Life brands, but there's a couple of other ones. I think that flowery one, like right there, is a basic gray album, and like these ones are American Crafts, and most of the other ones are Project Life, which is actually made by American Crafts. So I went ahead and updated all my albums and got all of my albums into these D-ring albums. You can see I have a bunch of them. I just went crazy on buying them, and I went ahead and bought 2 extra of those stripy ones and then 2 extra of the rainbow chevron ones, and then I've got 2 other extra ones down at the bottom. So none of these 5 have been used. I am using the first striped one for 2015. Lately I've been having 1 to 2 albums per year, so I went ahead and bought 2 just in case for the next couple years. This should keep me stocked in albums for a long time, having 5 extra ones. So I'll show you how I organized these. I didn't really start scrapbooking all that much until 2006 to 2007. So all of this is like older stuff. I don't have tons of photos from like my childhood or Johnny's childhood. In here I've got my childhood through the year I graduated from high school in these ones. And then this is all of Johnny's pictures that I have that his mom gave me. Then I've got one for New York and prom, and so Johnny and I think, went to like 3 different proms together. We went to different high schools, so we went to a lot of proms. I got pictures of those, and then I went to New York over spring break, so I just have a separate album for those events. Then 2005, 2006 were our first years of college, so I put those together in an album. I guess this is when I started like hardcore scrapbooking. I ended up having 2 albums for that year, plus an album we took a trip to Colorado. That's where I grew up. We got to see all my friends and places I grew up around, and so I have a whole album of that. And basically I have an album for every year, or sometimes 2 albums. Like here, 2010, I have 2 albums, and then I have albums for special events like our wedding. So here's our wedding album, and they don't always end evenly. Like this one's not exactly all 2008. There might be some overflow into the second album, or actually into the 2007 album if there was room in that one. But I just try to label them with what the majority of the album is. There is a little bit of overlap here and there, but overall it's really good to be able to just grab an album from one year. You can see they go on 2011, our wedding, 2012, 13. I have 2 from 2014 because I did Project Life, so I have a bunch of stuff. And then I've got my pregnancy album for this year. This is just my baby girl's pregnancy album. And I have the next one covered up because that's going to be her first year album. It already has her name on the spine. So there is a look at all of those lined up. I just have them in chronological order. And I have some other albums on the other side. So I'm going to take you over to the other side of the room. Okay, so now we're on the other side of the room that's got the slat wall on it, and I've got 2 Expedits down at the bottom of the room here. So here I've got more albums. I've got my 2015 album started down there. I like to keep it right by my desk. This is where I do my scrapbooking. So I can just grab that and work on that if I want to. I've also got 2 of them that are my DIY thickers organization. So these ones are filled with thickers, and then I have all my page protectors in these 2. Then I've got 2 albums. One holds pictures that have been printed and need to be scrapbooked, and then one holds mini alphas. So this is just chock full of the mini alphas. So that is a look at my album organization. I just wanted to show you guys real quickly how I organize things and where my albums go. They fit really nice in these Expedit shelves. I know they're discontinued, but there's a lot of similar type of storage units out there. I've mentioned this in other videos. Most of these albums are not finished. It's not like I have all these albums perfectly done. I've still got tons and tons of photos that have not been scrapbooked yet. And And that's totally okay. I just have my albums started. Some of them are full, some of them aren't full. Like, I'm so behind. My wedding album has like literally 2 layouts in it. So definitely don't feel like you have to get everything scrapbooked, because even though I'm a hardcore scrapper, I don't have everything scrapbooked. But anyway, I just wanted to show that to you guys. Be sure to subscribe to this channel so you know when I update and you don't miss any of my videos. And I'll catch you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day. Bye.